Hi, I'm Cantor Rebecca Moses from Temple Sharey, Tefilo-Israel in South Orange. Shabbat Shalom and Happy New Year. When I was little, my grandmother, my mother, and I had some very special songs we sang together in the car. We had a whole series of them. Most of them were songs from my grandmother's childhood, like Bye Bye Blackbird or Candy and Cake. A favorite was Look for the Silver Linings. To this day, I can't hear that song without hearing those other two voices I used to sing with, and it gives me great comfort. As we begin this new secular year, I cannot help but look at this week's Torah portion through the lens of that song. After their father Jacob's death, Joseph's brothers became worried that he might still hold a grudge against them, and now that their protector was gone, he would exact revenge. It was not an unfounded concern. They did, after all, throw him in a pit and sell him into slavery. After having tested them to see if they had changed, however, Joseph surprises them and says, "Although you intended me for harm, God intended it for good, so as to bring about the present results." It feels like the more evolved version of his father Jacob's exclamation of, "God is in this place and I did not know it." Rather than simply finding God in what could have been a less than sacred moment, Joseph finds purpose and meaning in the path that has led him to that moment of forgiveness with his brothers. It can feel hard to find meaning and purpose in these past months. Many have been isolated and lonely. Some have experienced illness themselves or the illness or death of a loved one. Neighbors, friends, and perhaps we ourselves have had to face new financial realities. All have experienced upheaval, uncertainty, and have had to adapt to a new landscape. No matter what, our skies have been filled with clouds, real and metaphorical, and those silver linings of which my grandmother's song sang can be hard to find. Sometimes it seems like an all but impossible task. As we turn the page on our calendar, perhaps we can look to Joseph to try to find that good, even now. I recently asked some of our community members what good things they wanted to take with them from this time. They spoke of new friendships formed, increased connection to and involvement with their congregation, new comfort with technologies that have allowed them to deepen relationship with family and friends, as well as feeling more creative, finding time for family meals, whether in their own homes or even through Zoom dinners, and the wonders of medical science that will hopefully allow us to connect again in person sooner rather than later. Their ability to see the good, the silver linings all around them, gives me great hope that 2021 will indeed be brighter than the year before. Shabbat Shalom.